it's Alicia Burton, and I'm coming back to redo this video. This is my second time trying to do it. We ain't gonna try to talk too long. We don't want no too long on the video, so let's get started. So I'm here to talk about WWE and its and this is the recap from last night. So as y'all know, Stephanie came back again last night, and she is not so pleased with Kurt Angle. And before she can say, "Oh, you're fired," the Shield comes. So you see Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. Boom. So you see Roman Reigns. Ooh, baby, that was a huge return and stuff. All right, so the Shield comes down and start defending Kurt Angle and everything, and Roman Reigns hasn't been there due to illness going around in the WWE, and Stephanie decided to go, "Oh, where you been?" I want to say, you know where he been? He's been out sick. All right. So they said, "Oh, Kurt Angle has helped us and everything." I'm going to get to one thing after this. And everything. And so Stephanie go, "Why would you put your son on the team?" And he said, "I needed a fifth man." And she goes, she's kind of pissed about it. All right. So, she goes and attacks Roman Reigns. I don't know what is Stephanie's deal. Come on, this is one of your pride and joy. You need to put him over the fence because he's not being put over the right way. That's one. So I feel like Dwayne The Rock doesn't need to have a lot to say when it comes to Roman Reigns, not to Nia Jax. I'm just saying. And so during that whole segment, they go, "Oh, since the New Day wants to try to invade Raw, how about this? The Shield versus New Day at Survivor Series. Yeah, go on and book it." So doing that after that on Twitter, okay, New Day accepted. Okay, New Day, you finna get beat. You finna get your butts beat. All right. One of the matches, let me talk about one of these matches. I'm going to go not in no particular order. So you have Finn Balor and Samoa Joe versus Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. At first, Samoa Joe and Finn Balor wasn't getting along, but then they good if they, just bury that hatchet. I feel like there could be something in the tag team division, but Finn Balor and Samoa Joe end up winning in the long run. But let me just say this real quick. Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows are not being used. They need to get back where they need to be at one point in time. It was all about them, and they was tag team champions. So, guys, you need to come up. So the next thing I want to talk about is the women's triple threat match with Bayley versus Mickie James versus Dana Brooks, because I gotta tell you what happened during this match. So it's these three versus each other. They are performing real good, and Dana Brooks get knocked out of the ring. So Asuka was trying to make sure she was okay, and she ended up pushing Asuka, and Asuka, you know how she gets, runs after Dana, and she gets out, and y'all know she got those hard kicks. Asuka kicked her real good. Mickie gets distracted, and Bayley hit the Bayley, I think splash or a flop, something, and Bayley ended up winning. So Bayley is that fifth member. So now for the women's team, you got the captain, Alicia Fox, you got, Asuka, you got Bayley, you got Sasha Banks, and Nia Jax. Whoa, that's a pretty good. I feel like Mickie does deserve to be part of that team, but I felt like and I'm going to have a question for you about Nia Jax at the end. So then we had the Shield versus the Miz and Cesaro. So as y'all know, the Miz and Cesaro has always mocked the Shield and start doing the Shield powerbomb and everything and stuff. So I felt like the night they kind of got retribution for that. But I'm sick and tired of Miz running away when he knows he's finna get it. So the question is, do you feel like Miz needs to step up? Need to step up and let his competitor step up and start running away from his competitors. So that's one of the questions. And but the Shield ended up winning the match. It was a pretty good match. Now, Enzo Amore, it was Enzo Amore and this other guy, I can't think of his name, Gulak versus Kazawa and Carlisto. And that was a phenomenal match as well. But not Carlisto, Enzo Amore hit this move, and I like that move for months. For a couple of weeks, I've been seeing it, and it looked familiar. Do y'all know Enzo Amore stole Gail Kim's move and called it something else? You know, Gail Kim's move called Eat the Feet. Enzo Amore stole her move. Okay. Then Stephanie wanted Kurt Angle put Jason Jordan, so-called son, in this match against Bray Wyatt, and he said, "Prove yourself that you deserve to be in this, be on this team." And at first he was getting his butt whooped, but then he started turning it around at the end, and he ended up winning. And I don't think Bray Wyatt didn't expect that, but what he did next was uncalled for, and he ended up attacking Jason Jordan on the leg and stuff. And he said, Jason Jordan said, "No, I'm okay. I'll be ready Sunday. He said, you won't be 100%. I don't need you at 90%. I need you at 100%. Excuse me, y'all. And stuff. And so that was that. And then Kurt Angle's gonna get ready to come out and announce the replacement for Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan come out there and said, "Dad, don't do that. I've been looking forward to this." You know. And he's in the ring pleading with Kurt, his so-called dad, pleading. And then who comes out? Triple H. The fans go bonkers. Let's just say the fans go bonkers. And Kurt Angle couldn't come up to himself and just tell him, his, own string son, that, "Oh, you're going to be replaced." And Triple H said, "Oh, you're being replaced by me, Triple H." I like, what? And then next thing you know, Triple H pedigreed the dude. Okay. So let me get on to this last part, and then I have something else to say. Then you got Braun Strowman versus Kane. Man, this match was a good match. Why they didn't tighten up that, put more layers to that? You got two big guys. Y'all had always had to double bolt that ring down when it came to Braun Strowman and Big Show. So why y'all didn't do it last night? I don't know. So Braun Strowman's going for his power bomb, his running power bomb, and they go boom, go through this one part in the ring. I was like that for a good 30 seconds. And y'all, when I went right there, I was like, my mouth was dropped. Really, So then they showed the WWE Fallout where Braun Strowman crawls out and lifts his hand and does y'all know his ward. He does that. I'm like, what the hell? But it was a good match. It was a good show last night. But the one thing that I was so suspicious about with Triple H was when Triple H showed up in India on the Raw tour, with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, part of the Shield. I said, why would he be getting back in the ring? So that got me turning until last Saturday. I said, is Triple H finna revive his wrestling career and return for another stint in the WWE? Because if you can think about it, John Cena is on Team SmackDown. And now you got triple. So let me just break down the rosters. So you got Kurt Angle. So it's 5 competitors. So you have Kurt Angle, Triple H, Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, and Samoa Joe. Okay, so you got Shane McMahon, John Cena, Randy Orton, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Robert Roode. Those are going to be good. Now, the question of the day is, do y'all believe Mickie James or Dana Brooks should also be part of that women's team? And that's on part of the women's team. And do you believe Nia Jax should be on the first female to be part of the men's team? So those are the questions. Until then, I'm Alicia Burton. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe.